In this video, we'll walk through the process of setting up the Cookiebot consent management platform, cookie banner, and consent settings to identify the untitled tag as a marketing cookie and ensure consent is granted by your website visitors before the tag fires. The prerequisites to following this guide are that you already have Google Tag Manager set up on your website and you have signed up for a Cookiebot account or trial. Within the Google Tag Manager account, turn on Consent Overview by navigating to the Admin page, Container Settings, and enabling Consent Overview. Save your changes and navigate back to the workspace. Navigate to your Cookiebot account, where you will use the wizard to configure your cookie banner. You can select a template to automatically apply compliance settings for a specific region. The Untitled tag only fires for website visitors within the United States, so in this guide, we will apply the MSPL US countrywide template. However, your website may have other privacy compliance needs that require a different template or customization. Consider your specific data privacy compliance responsibilities when setting up your cookie consent banner and privacy policy. With the template selected, click Next in the wizard. Customize the styling and distribution for your cookie consent banner. By default, with this privacy template, all visitors to your website are asked for their consent to all of the cookies on your website. You can change the content of your cookie banner for the heading text and button text, as well as the explanation of cookie categories used on your website. Finally, you can modify the privacy trigger and the declaration of which cookies display on your website. Once you have made the customizations that are appropriate for your website, click Next in the Setup wizard. You can embed the Cookiebot script directly in the head tag of your website code. But in this guide, we will use Google Tag Manager to implement the Cookiebot consent management platform code. The guide for implementation can be opened within Cookiebot, and with the guide open, click Finish in the Setup wizard. Now that your Cookiebot account is set up, navigate back to Google Tag Manager, Templates, and Search Gallery for tag templates. Use the search field to search for Cookiebot CMP by Usercentrics and add the tag to the workspace. Next, click Tags, New, and edit under Tag Configuration. When choosing tag type, select Cookiebot CMP and navigate back to your Cookiebot dashboard and the Implementation tab on the left-hand side. Scroll down to find your domain group ID, copy the domain group ID, then navigate back to Google Tag Manager. Paste the Cookiebot ID in the tag configuration. Name the tag Cookiebot CMP, and for the trigger, select Consent Initialization, All Pages. Save the tag, submit the workspace, and publish it. Now your Cookiebot consent banner should show up on your website. Next, we'll look at two ways to make sure your untitled tag is classified as a marketing cookie, through Google Tag Manager and through the Cookiebot dashboard. You only need to classify the cookie using one of these methods. If you installed your untitled tag with Google Tag Manager, we recommend that method. To update the consent requirements for your untitled tag to fire in Google Tag Manager, navigate to Tags, select your untitled tag, and edit the tag configuration. Select Advanced Settings, and under Consent Settings, click Require Additional Consent for Tag to Fire. Add Required Consent, and select Add Storage from the list. Save your change, submit and publish your version. That's it. Now, your untitled tag will only fire on your website if your visitors have consented to marketing cookies. If you installed the untitled tag directly on your website in the head section code, you can scan your website for cookies directly from the Cookiebot dashboard and classify them there. From the Cookiebot dashboard, select Cookies and Reports from the left-hand side. Cookiebot will automatically scan your domain to discover the existing cookies and trackers on your website. Scroll down to Discovered Cookies and Trackers and search for Untitled in the Discovered Cookies and Trackers. Click the arrow next to the first untitled cookie and change the category to Marketing and save changes. Navigate back to Cookies and Reports and search again for Untitled. Click the arrow next to the tag session cookie and change the category to Marketing and save changes. Now, your Untitled tag will only fire when website visitors have consented to marketing cookies via your Cookiebot banner.